Hello guys, I'm going to show you how to train a shark. Yeah, that's right, how to train a shark. So the first thing you're going to need is this really cool t-shirt that has a picture of a shark, and then on the back it says shark trainer basically. So you're going to wear this shirt underneath your wetsuits. You're going to have to wear like a gray wetsuit that resembles a shark, maybe something that has like a fin in the back. That way you get in the water with them, try to blend in with them, and be more comfortable around sharks. Now it's very important that you keep your eyes on the sharks at all times, because since you're going to be wearing the wetsuit that looks like a shark, you don't want any unwanted attention, if you know what I mean. All right, so the second thing that you're going to need, and if all possible, this would be the ideal situation, is if you get like a baby shark at an early age. That way you could build a relationship with them over time. You get to pet it, feed it, talk to it, basically treat it like a real person, and then that way you'll be able to build a really strong relationship with the shark, and go from there. Now, to train a shark, the first thing you're going to need is positive. You're going to use basically is positive reinforcement. Basically, what positive reinforcement is if a shark does a good behavior, then you could reward it with maybe like a back rub, with food, with a toy, for example. So, and this works with any type of animal, when you train any type of animal using a positive reinforcement. And you also want to change it up, you don't want to just always give them, like if they swim through like a hula hoop, you don't want to always give them food, you want to keep them guessing of how you're going to reward them, and try to change, everything around, so they don't feel comfortable, and you always keep them basically guessing, what's going to happen next, That's what you want to do. You want to keep them guessing. Now, to get a shark attention, what you're going to need is blood. Basically, you're going to get in the water, maybe throw a little bit of blood in there, not too much, because you don't want to, have other great white sharks show up and try to like attack you, So you just want maybe just a little blood in the water in the ocean, and then go from there. Now, you're gonna have to lose the fear of sharks, because I don't know why, but they get a bad rap just because they have some extra teeth. Basically, what you want to do is just picture them being just dolphins with sharp teeth, basically. So, they're just dolphins with sharp teeth. They're dolphins with sharp teeth. And that'll help you be more comfortable getting in the water with the sharks. Just basically tell yourself, they're sharks. They have brains, skin. They have a stomach. I have brains, skin, and a stomach. They're no different than me. And just visualize them being just like a dolphin with sharp teeth, and that'll help you not get too afraid of getting in the water with sharks. Now, they say sharks are wild animals, but I mean, who's to say that a couple of drunk guys at Hooters don't act like wild animals, or that your own cat that you've been taking care of for a couple of years, one day chooses to like attack you for no reason, which it does happen. They scratch you, or they get all crazy sometimes. Now, if a shark does bite you, basically what you want to do is to not be scared and just try to bite the shark back. Basically, you don't want the shark to bully you around. You want them to be aware that if they bite you, you're gonna bite them back. Because usually sharks don't really bite people unless they mistake them for like sea lions or seafood, or because they don't like the taste of people, unless you're smelling like fish tacos or smell like sushi, for example. Now, to train a shark, you're also going to need hand signals. So you're going to be very visual with them. If you want them to stop, if you want them to roll around, if you want them to come or go, basically going to use hand signals. You're going to use like a high-pitched whistle that's going to work underwater to get their attention, and use blood. You're going to use food, all those type of things to get their attention. And when you're training a shark, you need to teach him certain behaviors, break every behavior down into small little steps, like, because when we're born, we don't automatically just like just start running. We basically learn how to crawl, and then we learn how to walk, and then we learn how to run. So everything has to be broken down into small little steps, and then that way the shark will learn a lot faster. And you also want to be very patient with sharks, because sometimes it takes them a little longer to learn certain behaviors, like swimming through like a hula hoop, things of that nature. So the next thing that I think is very important that if it's your very first time getting in the water with sharks and you're terrified, like you don't want to get in the water with them, you are terrified, you can't even move, the number one thing that you're going to do, the number one thing is to pray. So you're going to have to pray, and then you're going to get it, you're going to basically feed the shark as much as possible. So just feed them a bunch of fish, feed them a bunch of octopus, and just feed them as much as possible. So basically you want to put them in a food coma, so they basically are so full, like that they don't want to attack you, or they don't want to do anything, and that way you'll be able to get in the water with them and be more comfortable around them and train them and go from there. So just to recap, you want to use positive reinforcement, you want to respect sharks, don't be scared of sharks, you want to keep eye contact with the sharks, you also want to build a strong relationship with them by showing them affection, and just basically the number two thing is to just visualize the shark just being like a dolphin. Just picture the shark being like a dolphin with sharp teeth, basically, and then you'll do good. And just keep everything in small steps. So I hope you like my video. I'm no specialist. I repeat, I'm no specialist. I'm no shark trainer in real life, but I hope these tips kind of help you with losing the fear of sharks, and go from there. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Thank you.